flavor or texture, or the overall dining experience. Someone should tell me examples of food accompaniment. Kilonzi?
Sauce.
Yeah, sauce. Yes, that's it. Vinegar. Good job. Another thing, most of us when we go to the hotel and we eat fries, we love asking for it. What is it? Yeah, Kilonzi? Ketchup. Yeah, you guys don't love ketchup?
We love it.
Okay, nice. Okay, so for today's topic, we are going to learn about food and nutrition. I'm going to learn to state my learning outcomes by the end of this lesson. What I expect you to have learned. Okay?
Yes.
We are going to identify the different food presentation methods. Number two, by the end of the lesson, the learner should explain how food product is displayed. Learning outcome number three, you should be able to list ways of increasing palatability of food. And finally, we should be able to develop a marketing for your menu of choice. Okay, so let us start. We are going to start by our learning outcome number one. We are going to identify the different food presentation methods, and before that, we are going to define what is food presentation. Anyone who has an idea what food presentation is? Yes. Margaret, what is food presentation? Yes. Gatwere, what is food presentation?
Food presentation is arranging and decorating food to enhance its aroma.
That's nice, Gatwere. On my definition, food presentation is an art of arranging and decorating food to enhance its aesthetic or appeal. I believe most of us over here, we attended our attachment, our first attachment last term, right?
Yes.
And we visited the production department, right?
Yes.
And we saw what the people were doing when presenting food to the guests. Basically, that's what you're going to talk about. Okay, before we continue, I do have some diagrams over here on different ways of presenting food. First of all, we have the normal way that you get to present food, the one that we all know. When we present food to the guest, how should our plate look? Yes, Margaret?
Should be at 6 o'clock.
Yeah. What faces the guest?
Groceries. Then starch. At 4 o'clock. Then vegetables at 3 and 9 o'clock.
Yeah. So that's one type of food presentation. It's called the classical plating. Food presentation is also known as plating. The plating of food. So here's a diagram of the classical. I'm going to go around to the diagram to see. You see? Is it clear?
Yes.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Then you're going to have the modern way of presenting food. I believe most of us will sit in hotels or the fine dining, even in watching movies. Like you see a little food placed in the middle, then there's some garnishing, then there's a sauce, the way they get to plate it, and it looks so aesthetically perfect, right?
Yes.
Yeah, these are some of the examples of modern plating. We get the stacked plating and the garnishing. Can you see?
Yes.
Yeah, here it is. Backbenchers, can you see?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so for the types of food presentation, we've looked at the classical plating or the traditional methods of plating. And we've also looked at the modern plating. Well, we've seen the stacking, plating, and the garnishing. I hope after this when you go home, kazi si kuweka chakula, supu, kila kitu pamoja hadi ujue unaanza kukula siku gani. Si ndio? Yes. The next thing you're going to look is how to display food. How food is displayed. This is very simple. All of us have been to town, right? We've walked through the streets. You've seen how food is being displayed. Mona zile kuku zinazungukanga, mona the cafes, you've all entered in supermarkets, you've seen how they display their food. So using the potato method, I'm going to start. You each tell me a way of how food is being displayed. And you pass it. Faster. Remote on the tomato. Yes? Continue. Closing. It's hot.
It's cold.
Come up with 3 t-shirt to
Screen.
Refrigerator. Yes. Redemptor.
In shells.
Shells.
Sorry.
Soda inawekangwa wapi?
Creds.
Exactly. So display your product. Coolers, milkshake. Yeah. So the different ways of how a food product is being displayed. We have the shelves. We have the coolers. We have the freezers. We have the end caps. Okay, our next topic we are going to, we've done this. So we are going to look at ways of increasing palatability of food. You've all seen this?
Yes.
What are ways in which you are going to increase the palatability of food? You're going to use think pair share in groups of two. Discuss for 2 minutes, then tell me the answer. How to increase the palatability of food? How to food more edible?
Alafu pia hiyo appetizer si unafanyanga unasikia hii chakula lazima nikule. Introduce. Sasa unapea na
Redemptor?
kai.
Redemptor?
We've discussed that to increase palatability of food, the way you are presenting your meals, the color, it should be appealing
Okay.
to improve the appetite.
So what are the kind of things you're going to do?
For example, you use colors, i.e. use the vegetables, which is green, proteins, which is brown.
Hello?
If you incorporate foods and then with different textures.
Okay.
That's
That's good. For me, I have by using herbs and spices. We can use sauces, you can use marinades, and you can use vinegar, right?
Yes.
Okay. For our last learning outcome, we're going to look at ways of developing a market name for your menu and trade. For this, I'm going to name what's the things that you should consider when developing a market name for your menu. First of all, you can take things with the cuisine into consideration. When naming your menu, what is the cuisine that you're going to use? You have the Indian, the Caribbean. So you can name your menu using the name of the type of cuisine that you're going to use. We can also use the restaurant vibe. Is your restaurant a casual dining? Is it a fast food? Is it a fine dining? We can also check at the target audience. Who is your target audience? Is it the young? Is it the professionals? Is it the families? And the last point, you can look at the unique selling point. Probably your product is locally, you get your products direct from the farm. So you can name your menu in relation to that. You can call, for example, you can say organic restaurant, for example, because you're getting your products direct from the farm. So for my assignment today, I'm going to ask you to develop a market name for your menu. This is an individual work. Come next lesson, each of you is going to tell me the name that they've come up for their menu, okay? Okay, let's do a recap as I conclude on what you've learned. Anyone? A recap on what you've learned? Yes, Lucy?
We've learned about how food is being displayed.
Another one? Yes?
How to make meals more desirable.
Okay, that's nice. Yes?
How to present it also.
Correct. This is so motivating. Thank you so much. Finally, I'm just going to call out their names. I see who's been in class and who's not. Lucy?
Present.
Gladys? Redemptor?
Present.
Faith,
Present.
Joseph,
Present.
Evelyn,
Present.
Ruth,
Present.
and Joyce Chebet. Okay, thank you so much. I want to wish you a nice day, and even as you get to travel, journey masses and happy festivities.
Thank you.
Okay.
Amevuta vibaya. Tena naangalia side direction.